Staten Strong started, I finished season 5 of the show. I work on Sons of Anarchy out in LA, and I come back home where I grew up, Staten Island. Every single time I'm done, I come back here, I kind of hang out, eat, get fat, chill with my friends, and I just so happened to come back when they were talking about this massive storm hitting the East Coast and you know, pretty much everywhere, and getting all these kind of warnings that it's going to be bad, but you know, due to the fact that Hurricane Irene wasn't nearly as bad as they hyped it up to be in the news, people kind of just sat back and weren't really that concerned, and you know, so I wasn't that concerned, and then Sandy hit, and I'd never seen something like it in my life. It hit, and I think it was on a Monday or a Tuesday. I think a Monday. I was supposed to leave on Sunday, and they were trying to, or I was supposed to leave, yeah, I was supposed to leave on Monday, and they were trying to get me to change my flight to Sunday, but I wouldn't do it. And I stayed here and never, kind of didn't leave for weeks, and feel like I've kind of never left. Block that we're on right now was the first block that I came to after it hit, and on this block is kind of where Staten Strong, the nonprofit that I founded with a bunch of my friends, was started, because we came here together, 2 or 3 of us, and we started running into other people from the island who some people I hadn't seen in 10 years I went to high school with, some people I hadn't seen in, you know, some people I'd never met, these girls, but we all just started helping each other. And we started pulling stuff out of people's houses and trying to, you know, people, it was devastation. People were like crying, they didn't know what to do. Nobody had electricity, everybody was, people had babies, there were people out here with babies, you know, they didn't know what was gonna happen, because there was water everywhere. And this whole little group started coming together, and we really started kind of like moving, and due to, thank God, social media and my Twitter followers and all that, I was able to like put things out to people on Staten Island of being like, this address needs this and this address needs that, and we had all these trucks and cars, and we started kind of just moving around, and then we started kind of coming together. We knew we had to kind of evolve really quickly, and we had to get a website up. We had to get ways that people can get to us, because people had, the main thing was confusion. Nobody knew what to do, and we wanted to give a place where people can get answers, and I think that's what Staten Strong became, and we've never stopped, and we've now focused on rebuilding homes and just getting people back in their homes. And at the end of the day, all these efforts, all the things of getting people, you know, gift cards and new refrigerators and clothes and all that, everybody just wants to be back in their home, and that's what we're going to do. Basically what Staten Strong is, you know, we've set up, and we got really set up really quick due to, I'm an ambassador for the Boot Campaign, which is a military nonprofit that raises money for soldiers affected with PTSD and wounded warriors. Due to their amazing strength, and they're the fastest growing nonprofit in the country, I believe. They've really taken off in 4 years. And I met them through being in Iraq and Kuwait and visiting troops all over. And doing USO tours and doing whatever. I got involved with the Boot Campaign in 2009. I was able to contact Sherry and Megan and all the people who run it, and basically launch Staten Strong really quick, like 3-4 days, where get a website up, get information up, and with that we had an application process, and people put in applications and go on, and that was easy for us now to contact them however we can immediately, and then review their situation, go to their house and kind of see what it is, and if they needed a home rebuild, choose them for the rebuild. We immediately in December did our first big gala event, and I was lucky enough to have 2 of the guys from the show, Kim Coates and Ron Perlman, come down and help me, and we sold 1,000 tickets. We had an event 3 days after Christmas, which was so incredible, and we sold, you know, 1,000 tickets and raised almost $100,000, you know, right away. And when Sandy first hit, with the greatness of social media, there's so many positives to social media. With Facebook and Twitter, I was able to do a CrowdRise page and raise over 30 grand. So we kind of did that, and those immediately went into our rebuilds, but like everything else, it goes right into the homes. We are the most transparent nonprofit. We literally, every dollar that comes in, we give out. The only thing we ever spend money on is t-shirts to get them made, to sell them, to make more money. We are constantly trying to fundraise. And then just recently, 2 days ago, we did another amazing event in Manhattan at a place called Go Bar, and we partnered up with Bad Boy Apparel, which was just absolutely incredible, because this whole thing worked out with Bad Boy and Staten Strong, and we came together because they approached us and said, listen, we want to help. One of their main fighters that they carry is Chris Weidman from the UFC, and he had been affected in Long Island, and he's been helping. His efforts have been incredible over the last 6 months, and we came together, and now we have Chris and Demarco Murray from the Cowboys here, and we had our event on Friday, and we had this couple-hour, 3-hour event and raised over $20,000, and now we're here right now at Rosanne Finn's house announcing our next rebuild with all of us, and it's so cool. Rosanne's 81 years old, she doesn't know who Chris, Demarco, or I are. She just wants to, she just wants her house to get fixed. For Rosanne's, for example, her basement gone, first floor gone, a little damage on the top floor. And what we do is at first we see if they have any insurance, any insurance money, if any insurance is going to kick in anything. And then what we do is we find out what it is, and then we bridge the gap between the two. So we've ranged anywhere in our rebuilds from a house costing, I think, 50 grand, from Staten Strong, to 30 grand, to bridging the gap between insurance. So each one is kind of different, and again, it's just getting them in as fast as we can. So the first one we did was 22 days. I think we got the family in. Next one, about 16, and we just get in like hell's bells and kind of get it done, because we know that they've been waiting. This is 6 months. It's ridiculous. Sandy was a really big deal when it hit, a really big deal. And people did what they can, and then it went away. Things happen. Presidential elections, and Kim Kardashian got pregnant, and people move on, and sadly, people are still out of their homes, and the media latches onto things that aren't necessarily the most important thing. And as long as we stay until the job is finished, that's always been our motto. That's been most of our mottos in life, finish the job. This is a town of blue-collar people who work hard in everything they do. It's a very middle-class place, low to middle class, so we get things done when we do them, when we have the opportunity, and if everything else moved on, we did it. I can definitely build stuff and rebuild stuff, but I leave it to the professionals, because this stuff is serious stuff. I mean, I sit here and I wish I could. I ask them, they ever need help, and the workers just kind of look at me like, we're good, we got it.
Okay, we're all standing here in front of 177 Wyndham Street, I believe? Avenue. Excuse me, Avenue. My name is Gerard Gracci with Staten Strong, and we're here with the Finn family today. This is the daughter here, Teresa, and this is Rosanne Finn. And today we're here to just get together with Bad Boy. Bad Boy and Staten Strong are meeting with this family because we were going to consider their house for a home rebuild through our program, a home rebuild program with Staten Strong. And we just want to let you know, we take a lot of applications into our website, over 300 to be exact. And so it's not easy to pick the family. There's a lot of things that take place and are considered. And so through a lot of collaboration and through Bad Boy and Staten Strong, we'd like to take the time to tell you today that we accept your home rebuild project, and we're going to be starting today.
The basis of Staten Strong always was communities helping communities. So we're going to fix this community the best we can.